Hi, Kerry here. It's sunrise here on the beach in the Gulf of Mexico, and there's nobody on the beach, but within a couple hours it'll get up to about 60, 65 degrees, and as you see, the sun will be beating down, and there'll be thousands of people here on the beach. This happens every year. We're the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and then everybody will go home. But thousands of people have spent thousands of dollars to spend some time at the beach around Thanksgiving. And the reality is, though, millions of people haven't, because they don't have the thousands of dollars that it takes to get here, and they don't live anywhere within the proximity to drive or to get here. So the reality is, this is a right, this is a enjoyment that is reserved for very few. But I'm going to tell you how it's going to become available to many and all, and how you can become a part of it. The fact is that roughly, 40 years ago, a couple of people figured out that there was something called the World Wide Web, which turned into what we call the internet today. And those people figured out that somebody wanted to share information and gather information. And two of them, a guy by the name of Sergey Brin and Larry Page, invented what we know as Google today. There was another group of people who invented using video to share their experiences on the internet, and it turned into YouTube, just like what I'm doing here right now. And Larry Page and Sergey Brin bought it for millions of dollars, and it is YouTube today. Some very other inventive people decided to do something very similar, but take all their clothes off while they did it, and that turned into YouPorn. What I'm telling you is we are at that cusp again. We're at that edge again where there are going to be a group of people who understand what's going to happen, and they're going to turn themselves into billionaires as a result of it. I want to talk to you about that because I want you to not have the excuse of saying in the future, I wish I thought about that, because I'm going to tell you about it, and then you're going to make a conscious decision that I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to become a billionaire as a result of it. So, I'm not going to give you any financial advice because I'm not your financial advisor, but I am going to give you an opportunity to change the world you live in and the world that your family that will follow you will live in by being a part of this change in our world. Stick with me here. This could be your opportunity of a lifetime.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Griegmeyer.
As I said, this beach is the benefit here for the benefit of all, but only the opportunity for a few because they can afford to do it. Well, what if I could make this beach available to you and your friends and a whole lot of people you don't know for 25 cents? For 25 cents a day, you could come and enjoy this beach, maybe play some volleyball, run in that water. Wouldn't do it today, it's a little bit chilly. And build this sandcastle here for 25 cents and meet a whole bunch of other people that you don't know, that you'd like to know, and experience this beach. And then you might decide that next week, rather than spend the time on the beach, you want to go out on the ocean and you want to go deep sea fishing. And that's going to cost you another 25 cents. Yeah, that's what's going to be available to you through the Metaverse. That's what somebody is going to create. And then the next week, you may want to go skiing in Vail. Someone's going to create that virtual experience and make it available to the world for 25 cents a day. And you will meet people, and you might find somebody you even fall in love with that you enjoy spending your virtual time with. And that's going to be virtual reality, and that's going to be the Metaverse. What I'm excited about is the experience, but what I'm more excited about is there's some of you out there who can figure out how to make this happen because of your knowledge and your experience and your willingness to learn to put this together. Now, this is going to happen over the next 5 to 10 years. So you got to get at it. Now, you can go at it one of two ways. Or three ways. You can just be a participant and make your quarters available on a daily basis to participate in the metaverse, or you can create the metaverse and by creating the situation, or as most of us will do, you can invest in it. But what I don't want you to have is the opportunity to say, I had no idea. I just did not see that that was coming, because today I just told you about it. I told you about what's going to happen to make this world change. There's only one of those. That's the Gulf of Mexico. Now there's miles of beach, but there's only one of those. There's only one Mount Everest. Maybe somebody would like to spend a quarter to climb Mount Everest. Somebody's got to create that experience. And I'm saying to you, if you have the ability, or if you know how to acquire the ability, it can be you. And you can create an opportunity for yourself to build a business of tremendous magnitude. It's all available to you today. Just learn how to do it. Behind me there are the houses that sit on this beach. And you could have bought the lots they're on for somewhere in the neighborhood of $50,000 roughly 40 years ago, maybe even less than that. But now they're multi-million-dollar pieces of property, because there is only one beach like this, and it's right here. So that's the other opportunity you have in the metaverse, is to create a piece of real estate and then build a piece of property on it virtually, and then turn around and sell it. The opportunities in this metaverse that I'm talking about are numerous, and the opportunity is coming as we speak right now, as the sun is rising on the metaverse, and you have an opportunity to be a part of it. That's what I want this YouTube channel to be all about. I want it to challenge your mind. I'm not going to talk about what stock's going up today. I'm going to talk about the future, as I have been in the past, about Metacure, that we're going to take disease out of bodies. We're even going to start building spare parts, and people are going to live longer and healthier lives, that we're going to bring the supply chain back to the United States, and how it's going to be done through 3D printing and robotics and advanced technology, and then the metaverse. That is what this channel is going to be about. If you'd like to be a part of it, if you'd like to think outside the box and maybe expand your life, if you'd like to be part of the sunrise in our technological world, subscribe to the channel, become a part of the channel. I'm going to have a meeting next Friday at 3 o'clock after the market closes on Zoom as a part of my channel, and I'd like to have you there to explain to me your vision of how you're going to participate in the metaverse. Talk to you then.